Robert, is saying that he respects Danya's ability to make a comeback, right?
Mm-hmm.
So don't take it the wrong way. He's like, look, I'm milking the format here because I know what bullet is. I know what Danya's capable of, and I'm going to get every second off the clock that I can.
Yeah, it's a smart strategy. We've seen Hikaru do that over the years, and I saw a feature chat saying the Hikaru way. Yeah, the best players who have been around, who have played these formats, they know what to do. And Magnus castles queenside, and we're going to see it, Alpha Zero style, open up this H file
Yep.
and go for an attack.
Here comes Harry. Simon Williams not with us today, but always here in spirit. Harry for the win. And that's going to be very dangerous for Danya.
And Danya has to just drum up some queenside pressure if he can. But,
Yeah.
oh no, Danny, the pawns are dropping in front of the white king. This feels too dangerous.
This is looking painful. And a victory here would stretch the lead to 4 games with probably roughly 6.5 minutes left. This is getting hard. It's win or go home, and it needs to start right about now if you're Danya, because Magnus is almost in the territory where he can just start letting the clock tick.
Yeah, let's see. With 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining, and Danya needing to score 3 wins in a row to cut it to 1. So there is enough time. Barely. But Danya needs to win the next 3 games. Uh-oh.
Got to start now. Off to a
Yeah, he's pre-moving everything.
weird position here.
He blundered a pawn because he's like pre-moving nonstop. It's good strategy. You might lose this game, but a draw to loss is the same for the match. So you need to move instantly, win instantly, and Danya's doing all he can.
Yeah. 4 games is the deficit. You don't want it to become 5. But you're in that weird spot, Robert, where if you defend this position for a minute longer and hold a draw, that hurts too, because you just lost another minute on the clock and didn't get a victory. So Danya needs to find a way to swindle this night end game and get a tricky win.
I think he swindled himself there by pushing the pawn and leaving a6 behind. Oh, and Magnus, he might not even want to win.
Oh.
He's going for the win, but I thought he just might make the draw there.
Yeah, knight d3, knight c5 was a draw there, but he wants more. A win here essentially puts the match away, right? We never want to call it too soon, but it's getting tough. It's going to be under 5 minutes with a 5-game deficit. Oh, man. This was awesome, though. Is it weird that I'm already excited for next year's Bullet Chess Championship? And we're right here.
you
know that I'm already like...
You know why I'm excited for that, Danny? And this is not a shout-out.
You're on an awkward table, and your wrist is on the edge. Everyone has had that, right? You can't play with a touchpad unless you're Robert Hess. I mean, seriously, you need your setup to do well. And the physical elements of whatever makes chess an esport, if you want to call it that, are really highlighted in this event. And we'll see if that is enough to help Magnus turn around his fortunes and maybe make it all the way to the grand final.
And
I'm not going to lie, we can already start talking about it. I still see Alireza as the favorite in the next round. I love Danya. We're not looking past him, but this one's over. And I think that Firouzja Magnus is, we're about to break the internet here. And I think Alireza is still the slight favorite against the former world champ. Not sure if you agree.
He did beat Magnus a couple days ago, and he started with a 3-0 lead, and the final margin was a 3-point match victory for Alireza. So I think that Alireza has proven himself to be the best contender to Hikaru Nakamura's title. In fact, Alireza won the 2021 edition of this event by beating Hikaru. And wow, as we look at this position, Magnus well on his way to another victory, it would seem, with a huge attack and a huge lead on the clock. I think that you're right, that Alireza is the favorite. But Magnus, in this form, the way he just demonstrated his bullet skills against Danya here, I think that he's showing that he should not be overlooked himself.
I agree. Well, we're going to see what happens here in